What's going on, Raiders? Duelim here, and today I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on my account. That's right, we just hit level 53 and we are officially past the 2-month mark. So we now have Yaga as well. And for those of you guys who don't know Yaga or haven't gotten there yet or are getting close or maybe unlocked him and don't know what you should do with him, this is Yaga the Insatiable, and it's pretty straightforward what you're going to do with Yaga. Absolutely nothing. He is terrible. Like, not even a joke. Absolutely terrible. His A1 Virulent Cleaver is just not good. It's like a little bit of a poison buff. Cool. It's more poisons. Cool. And then extra damage to enemies that have poison. He's not great at all. His aura increases ally accuracy in all battles. Just not worth it. Not great at all. Don't bother with him in the least. But the good news is the next daily login reward for the 90 days is Dark Aethel. And Dark Aethel is actually not bad from what I've seen and from what I've heard. So decreased defense buff as well. Gets a little bit extra from the Ascended skill. The A2 Blades of Blood attack all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed buff for 2 turns. And then the A3 is really good for like Spider. So if you kill like 10 or more enemies with the attack, you get an extra turn. You get 30% increased speed buff of this champion for 3 turns if this attack kills 4 or more enemies. So that's really cool. He's not bad. I'm gonna look at Hell Hades to see how much I should end up building him, and if he's worth it. Maybe he's just gonna be faction wars for undead hordes. I can't tell. This actually might be a woman. I don't know. It's early. I don't know. But yeah, at least I have that going for me. And you know what you have going for you? You can click that promo code down in the description so you can unlock Eleanoril day 1. At level 15, you're going to unlock Tagore. At level 30, you're going to unlock Ugo. And then day 1, you want to make sure you're typing in promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong. That is absolutely essential. You're going to get an S tier legendary to start off your journey. Make sure you're doing that. If you're on iOS, make sure you click the link in the description to type in any promo codes on iOS. It's very imperative that you do that. So right now, like I said, level 53, making a lot of progress. We have clan versus clan coming up as well. I want to make sure you guys prepared for that. So we have the objectives here. So we have Potion Keep, which is 2x. We have Iron Twins, which is 2x, and Gear Objectives. So Potion Keep, pretty straightforward. Just do Potion Keep. It doesn't say it's 2x here, but it is going to be 2x. So make sure you're doing Potion Keep if you need some of those potions. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm also definitely going to be building this up because I need to build my reserve of potions because I know there are objectives in Arbiter missions for ascending champions, so I want to make sure I'm building up my reserve of potions, and this is a perfect time to do it for I think it was Phantom Shoguns. No, Iron Twins was the other one. That's right. So we got Iron Twins. Where's Iron Twins? Did I pass it? I probably did. Nope, I didn't. It's right here. Iron Twins. Make sure you're doing this as well. If you can get past stage 15, that's awesome. It'll get you 400 points per pass, which is really, really great. Nothing wrong with that. And then the last one is going to be Gear Objectives. So make sure you're using your glyphs. If you do have glyphs and you want to use that, maybe respec some stuff, upgrading artifacts as well. Make sure you are doing that. So you got a good amount there. So if you have silver saved up for this, absolutely you can do that. And then you can also ascend your gear. So all of this will be doubled, which is great. And I'm almost positive there's a gear event. Nope, champion training. I lied. Champion training. Don't listen to me. Nope, we have champion training. And then in events here, we do have the Dungeon Divers event going on. So this will actually help out. You can work on this while you are working on the Potion Keep objectives in the clan versus clan. So it starts in 22 hours, so you'll have 2 days worth to work on that event. And this event actually has some pretty good rewards. You get a full energy, you get 40 gems, you get 150 multi-battle attempts, ancient shard, epic skill tome, primal shard, and then a mythical skill tome all the way at the end. So this is actually not bad, but the thing is, you're not getting anything from the potion keep, unfortunately. So you got to make sure you're looking at this. And I don't want to make sure you guys fall into that trap, because you have to be getting artifacts from this. So even doing the potion keep, you won't be getting progress towards this. So make sure you're getting artifacts from this. So if you really want to push on this, you could do that and do the dungeons that give you all of the artifacts. So we could do things like Ice Golem Spider Dens, Dragon's Lairs, Fire Knight's Castle, all that kind of stuff. Now for the Sand Devil's Necropolis and Phantom Shogun, it will not count. But again, Phantom Shogun itself, or no, Iron Twins is going to be the one that's doubled up. But this doesn't give you gear either. But if you're able to do level 15, that's pretty awesome. So that'll be really helpful for you. We also have some progress in Arena. I am now sitting in Gold 2, Gold 3, really in Gold 3 almost all the time now. The season just ended, so I did just get my payout as well. So sitting at usually Gold 3, like middle to bottom of Gold 3, so I'm going to be getting 3 shields per win, which is great. I really need to make a lot of progress on this, because another Arbiter mission that is coming up is getting my Great Hall to level 8. So one of the affinity bonuses to level 8, and that's going to take 800 of those shields. So definitely need to keep making progress on that. I did finally get past the Arbiter mission that got me to get a Great Hall affinity up to level 7. So right now we're on the clear stage 14 or higher of the Magic Keep. That doesn't open up until Wednesday, I believe. And then because Plarium loves messing with you, the Force Keep, I have to do that right after, and that opens on Tuesday. And then the Void Keep doesn't open until Sunday, so I'm going to be here for quite a while. Equip 3 champions with a ring, an amulet, and a banner. I can actually do that now, which is great, because I realized I have a banner that I can put on Kale. So we're going to put this banner, and it's giving 50 accuracy as well, which I'm starting to notice. My accuracy is definitely starting to take effect, and places like Clan Boss. And speaking of Clan Boss, well, actually, let's go show you that the progress was actually made on this now. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. See, 3 of 3 now. So now that's done, so I can work on that ahead of time, which is great. Now let's go to Clan Boss, and my progress on Clan Boss has actually been pretty good lately. So if we go back over to Demon Lord here, you see I am now 2-keying Brutal. You actually probably can't see that, but that's okay. I'll move over. See, 2 keys on Brutal. I'm not lying, which is awesome. You see I do have a new addition to my Clan Boss team as well, and that is Lydia, and we're going to do a deep dive on, or not Lydia, Lysandra. We're going to do a deep dive on Lysandra and all the places I'm using her and why she is absolutely insane. That's going to be on my main channel, so make sure you're over there. And I actually was able to do a 4-key on Nightmare as well to get the ultimate chest, and it depended on the affinity. So what I mean by that is you see this little skull in the bottom left-hand side of the picture of the Clan Boss here. That's going to determine what affinity the Clan Boss is for that day. It does change relatively often, and I've noticed if it's either Void or if it's Force. I think that's Force. Yes, Force. I think that's Force. Wow, I can never remember. They're Force or Spirit. I'm able to 4-key Nightmare because most of my characters are magic. So we have all my damage dealers are magic, and then I also have Ugo landing those debuffs and stuff like that too. So that's super helpful. So if it is either Void or the green one, I'm able to 4-key Nightmare now. So that's a big progress for me. I still cannot do Ultra Nightmare. I literally tickle Ultra Nightmare, as you can see here. 3.25 million, even when the affinity is in my favor. And it was the green one, so not great there. I need to make sure I'm building up my accuracy, because accuracy is going to be the biggest thing in Clan Boss. I noticed that everything was getting resisted. None of my burns were landing from Supreme Gaelic. None of my poisons were landing from Kale, and that was just really bad. So I need to work on my accuracy. And I think that's going to be the biggest thing, because now I have the speed that I need to do this. So I think the accuracy is going to be really important. And from what I was Looking at some stuff, so 153 accuracy on Kale now. He just went up by like 50%, which is actually awesome. But you see Supreme Gaelic only has 91, so not great there. I might end up moving some gear from Cupidus over to Supreme Gaelic to potentially give him more accuracy, because I've noticed I'm not using Cupidus that much anymore, which is interesting. So I'm wondering if I can move over some gear to potentially give some accuracy over to Supreme Gaelic, because I do have like 50 accuracy here, and then for the chest here I have flat attack. So maybe I end up doing that, and then the crit chance will stay relatively the same, but maybe I end up doing that to give him more accuracy to make sure he's landing those burns, because that's the majority of your damage is those burns and poisons when you're in clan boss. So that's where we're at right now. I have been able to start hitting Hydra a little bit harder as well, which is great. I think I hit it for almost 1 million, which is pretty good. We're getting there. This was also when Lysandra was only level 44, so making some progress there. I know I was able to hit the Chimera a lot better, 6.54 million, a 1 key on easy, and then a decent hit on normal as well. Not too shabby at all. So we're making progress. We're getting further in the game, and I am loving every second of this. And if you haven't started yet, you should start. You're going to get a free legendary in Eleanor day 1 if you click my link. You're going to get another legendary with my code Sun Wukong, and then you're going to get 2 epics that are support characters to keep those legendary nukers alive. So I hope you guys do that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, Raiders.